Pinball's fun.
Look at Tails peering. Oh no, he's sinking into the point.
No, Tails, no!
Danik, help me.
Look at Tails drowning in the coins.
That's not good.
Wow, an ice crystal just landed from space.
That was definitely the
Arsene
logical conclusion
okay.
to that.
Do you want to know where the word casino came from?
Yeah, where'd that come from?
I don't know. I'll have to Google it.
The dictionary.
Cassio bought the rights to N.
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no, you don't!
Wait, where did it come from?
Our pockets.
Oh. What pocket?
Look, they just got nerve gassed. Okay, what we're gonna do this playthrough, Riz is gonna play every story, and then we're gonna intercut every scene chronologically. So that's where Amy comes in, I think.
Man.
No, that's when Knuckles comes in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you failed.
You're not editing
He has
that,
his
are
way
you?
with
That you failed so quickly.
I actually used to be so obsessed with those. Like, you know, they'd compile the Sonic games as like Sonic Unleashed the movie.
I'm not gonna lie. Someone
Did you watch
it-
those?
No, but someone did it with Bambi and Bambi 2.
But that already is a movie.
No, but Bambi 2, honestly, if you're gonna watch
Oh.
Oh, I
like,
see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
if you
like a
watch the
prequel,
animated
isn't it?
sequels, Bambi 2 is a prequel.
Yeah.
And it's got sequel bits.
It's kind of
Oh.
like
So
cut
they-
in.
Yeah, so they cut in the two movies, so it was like a
Oh,
The
that's
way it
cool.
works
time
is
of
like
his life.
the first half an hour of Bambi, well, probably, yeah, like the first 40 minutes of Bambi, and then Bambi 2 happens, and then
I
the
haven't-
rest of Bambi happens.
I'd be interested in watching that. I haven't seen Bambi 2. Or maybe I
I
should just watch
really
Bambi
like
2.
Bambi 2.
That's one of the best Disney sequels, I
Definitely
think.
is. It's so beautifully
Prequels.
animated as well. It's
Yeah.
so very pretty.
I'd say Lion King 2 and Bambi 2.
What about
are a
Lion King
couple of the
3?
best.
It's not
Yeah.
Lion King 3, it's Lion King 1.5.
Yeah.
In the UK, it's Lion King 3.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I-
I've
The
heard it
disc
called
I
both.
bought in the UK
So
is
did
Lion
I.
King 1.5.
No, it's Lion King 3 in the UK. Look it up.
No.
Yes, I still have the
You're
DVD. I still fucking have it.
I
Okay.
have it at my parents' home. It's like 1.5.
It's not.
I even
You probably bought a
Guys,
pirate copy.
This is way too controversial for this Let's Play. My god, my career's over.
Real talk, the Lion King 1.5 or Lion King 3 is very well animated. Like, I don't know why that film is so well animated, but it's like, wow.
I think Tarzan 2 has like really well animated
I
points
liked
as well.
Tarzan too, but it was a bit depressing.
I didn't. It's a bit.
Why another Tarzan?
No, isn't it? Like his dad
Just kidding, I
doesn't
love
him or
Tarzan.
something. I was like, that's too real.
No. It's that he keeps screwing up, and then he overhears. They think he's dead, and then like he overhears the other gorillas saying like, "Oh, it's probably for the best. He was a problem child anyway," but not his mum. But
Oh.
His
I
mum,
mean,
his mum got angry and she went, ooh, and she jumped down and she started punching him and ripping their arms off.
Alright.
she did. I want to correct myself there. Like, yeah, he was having problems with his dad, but it's in the same kind of way at the start of the first one. He does.
Yeah.
What's his name? Kerjak.
Kojak.
Terk does a really funny impression of Kerjak at the start. I
Terk.
like that.
Impression of what?
Of Kerjak.
Oh,
Like
in
she,
the
like-
second film.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh.
Tarzan kills
I haven't seen it.
Turk.
I don't know. I haven't seen that film either.
I like Rosie O'Donnell.
Isn't that a thing in the book? Tarzan kills Turk.
Yes, but Terk is actually called
In the comic or in the novel?
in the novel.
Is it
Uh,
comic?
Yeah.
So it's quite different because technically he does kill Terk, and Terk is short for like Terk. Terk is like the first part of the name. I can't remember like how it ends. It's like
Turkey.
Terk. yeah, Turkey. But he kills Terk, but Terk is not the same character in the film. Like Tarzan had a gorilla friend called Cheetah, but obviously
What the
when
fuck?
they made
a gorilla friend called Cheetah.
yeah, and
Who
I think
the
there wasn't
fuck thought of that?
but
How
it's
was it spelled?
like Cheeta.
Oh my god, they went full.
But the thing is with that, obviously they have the cheetah in the film. The
It's a
kills
jaguar.
Terk.
It's
the
South
jaguar.
America.
Exactly.
Why would there be a cheetah there?
I don't know. I never knew where it was.
It's in the fucking rainforest.
Yeah, I assume it's like the Amazon. Well, anyway,
She is not in rainforest.
so Terk was the enemy in the books.
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah. So when he
Okay.
killed
What
Terk,
happened there?
it was And then they didn't want his friend to be called Cheetah because there's a jaguar, and then kids might get confused.
Because
And
cheating is bad and
I'm
it might
assuming that's
influence
the
the
reason.
kids.
Yeah.
It's weird how like books change to how the films are. Like I was into the Silver Brumby, which is like an Australian animated show
Yeah.
on like wild horses in Australia.
Yeah.
And in the animated show, there's like a horse called Arrow, and he's like always angry and jealous of the cream horse, and he's like, "Oh, I am as fast as Pharaoh," and he always is dumb and gets into trouble. In the book, they fight. They have like a little fight at the start, and Pharaoh, which is the main character, gallops, jumps off like over by a cliff, and tricks Arrow into jumping off a cliff into his death. I was like, Jesus.
In the book.
Yeah, and then like in Bambi in the book, it's so bizarre. Like his dad is this. It's like there's the hunter who keeps coming about, and then his dad comes to him at the end, and he's like, "Follow me," and he
Yeah.
follows him, and he takes him to the middle of the forest, and the hunter has shot himself.
Oh my God.
And he said, "Look at this man, Bambi. We used to fear him, and this is why we should never have a god, because even God can die." And it was just
What?
like, that's the end of the book. It's like, and then his
Okay.
dad dies.
Why did the hunter shoot himself? Like
He
he
was
tripped
depressed.
or something. Oh, it was intent. He committed suicide.
Yeah, he shot himself.
Wait, they see the humans as gods.
Because they kill
take life
the
from
That's
deer.
that's interesting. I love that sort of shit. Like, when a film or story is about like a different kind of society and they have
Yeah.
their own like ways of seeing things. Like in the Jungle Book, like Red Flower
Yeah, like
is what they think of fire.
Yeah.
The Fox
What
and
they,
the Hound is
what they
a-
call fire. Sorry.
is a dystopian novel.
Yeah.
And the fox gets hunted so much that he becomes exhausted and dies. And they set fire to
Whoa!
his...
I've never launched that far into
That's
the goal
crazy.
before.
Yeah.
Holy
You,
shit.
you were so intense there.
You were so intense.
That was radical.
Yeah, but the books are very dark.
Yeah.
I would suggest definitely reading Bambi. It's so short.
Cool.
Something interesting I've noticed is shows. There's a few shows that happened around the same time that all follow the same format, but they seem to not be by the same. A couple of them by the same companies, but I'm wondering why. I'm wondering if that was just how TV was formatted at the time, like animated shows, or if they were all funded by a similar place.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, The Animals of Farthing Wood, every episode, 22 minutes, 13 episodes per season, 3 seasons. And then the same with Watership Down, Noah's Island, The Silver Brumby, what was that? Oh, Red Wall. There's a whole bunch of shows that happened in the 90s.
What's up, Knuckles?
80s, 90s.
Yeah. His
And they all
eyes are
follow the
purple
same
though.
format. I don't-
Yeah, his eyes are purple. Yeah.
I thought they were green.
Did you see Sonic puff out his cheeks for
I thought
for
they were
one
green too,
syllable?
but I think it was like a. Yeah, I did. I thought they were green too, but it might be like a Mandela effect thing. I think they were always purple.
What is
It's
the
like
Mandela
Pikachu-
effect?
Pikachu's
When you
tail is, like,
remember,
brown on
when
the
you're
bottom.
convinced that something is a certain way
Yeah.
for a long time, but it turns out it wasn't that way at all.
Like your parents
Look,
like.
There's the famous quote.
It's the famous glitch from Ocarina of Time that's travelled over.
Yeah,
to
when
this
Knuckles
game.
appears in the game and says, "Oh no."
Oh no. Knuckles is doing nothing. He's not even fighting. Are you sure you want to do this fight?
You fly for a second.
Whoa! Oh!
The first time I heard him go, "Oh no," when I was playing this, that made me laugh.
Wow, I love that effect. Jesus! Oh, I'm so fed up of this shit.
They're all idiots, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think this is the first time I've
you
like.
fucking fools.
it's mainly Knuckles' fault because Eggman convinced him again that all Sonic's after the Emeralds. They already did that in the
No,
last game.
spoilers.
But
This
it's
is the
happening
first
now.
time I've
No.
genuinely paid
You don't
attention
find that
to
out
the
now.
story in this. Look at his noodle arms.
Look at his nudes.
Oh. That's the Chaos Emerald. He's got the Chaos
He's
Emerald.
right.
They did. Technically,
Yeah.
it's Finders Keepers law.
Oh, bro, bro.
You can't get away with this.
He's like winking at Knuckles, right?
Me?
Me?
Man.
What about you?
What about you? Where'd you go? Look ahead.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds.
I was expecting him to like bring them back and rub them on his nipples.
Why?
That'd be hot.
I'd be into that.
Same.
Oh look.
I always love this form of chaos. Something about like the way he's hunched over and stuff is so cool.
These are for you, my
I think my favorite is just the first time you fight him.
They
That-
become
yeah.
his boobs.
I love chaos. He's one of my favorite Sonic villains.
Yeah, like
I actually kind of liked his model enforcers.
I might.
Callum?
man.
Oh,
No.
You can't bring up.
Just
horses,
kidding.
dude.
I'm sure.
I like
I'm
it.
sure
It's
he
just
looks
like
good.
a more modern version of the old design.
We do not compliment Sonic Forces. kidding.
I
I've
might,
never played it.
I might be remembering this completely wrong, because I read a lot of the
I-
Archie comics. I
Yeah.
think in the Archie comics there's a point where Chaos is good. Like he's a good guy and he's got like a little city.
Oh, maybe.
That I might be remembering that completely wrong, but there was a point where he was a good guy and he had a city, and then Sonic had to go and hang out with him for a bit.
Maybe that happens in this game.
Is this meant to be water?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, I got 0 rings. Fuck. What was I gonna
I like
say?
this design.
I've heard that they did Chaos real dirty in Sonic Forces. Like he appears and then he just dies.
It's
I don't remember.
okay. Spoiler alert
I guess
for
that
everyone.
answers that.
With Chaos, it's not actually Chaos. It's like they're
Oh yeah.
conjured up things, like
Yeah.
they're weak versions of like. It's just Chaos is the form that one of them takes.
That
There's
game
like a
is
thousand
so-
like it's
Chaoses.
just like someone's transformed into him.
Yeah, it's like I think Robotnik has some sort of.
Robotnik.
I don't care, dude. He's
I
Robotnik
do.
to me.
Robotnik is cooler than Eggman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's just like
Eggman
the darker
suits him
version.
more. Like, sure, it's cooler, but is he supposed to be cool?
I think they're two different
Shit.
people.
I'd prefer if he
Like,
was.
I think Robotnik is like true evil, and then Eggman is like the not so evil one.
I just feel like Eggman is the flanderized version of what Robotnik was.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's become.
Eggman, was what he was
It's
originally.
kind of.
They're like different
Eggman makes.
universe
I almost
people.
feel like
If
Boom
you
is the
knew
epitome of
Eggman first, you'd be like, Eggman's better. It's like Robotnik's name is too serious.
If he had his personality,
It's like you're
yeah.
making something cartoony cool.
If the one in Satan was called Eggman and the new one in Sonic Boom was called Robotnik, then yeah, I would prefer Eggman.
No,
But
I'm
when
saying
he was
like,
dark and evil, that was cool, and now it's like, is it Pillow Fight?
if you were most familiar with Eggman first, you'd be like, you make him so serious. What the fuck?
No.
No, I can see the past. Fucking, oh my god, Sonic. Jesus
I like
fucking
them
Christ.
both, but I'm just saying. I wish there was like a proper Robotnik.
That's never gonna happen.
I miss Mobius.
Play Robotnik's
Used
Bean
to.
Mean
Robotnik.
Machine.
Maybe if they made like a continuation of Satan, there would be a.
Get that
We could see Robotnik again.
I loved his voice as well.
Oh,
This
so he
villain is so
died in
smart. He's
Satan.
not okay. The first villain to not reveal himself standing there as a weak spot.
Hmm.
That was a joke. That wasn't a serious.
Did you guys know Robotnik died in Satan
Did he? I don't remember that.
at the
Oh,
end of the last
yeah,
episode?
yeah.
And then Snively was like, "Well, now I'm." I don't remember.
Do
what
you
he said,
genuinely think that would like be good? Because Robotnik's like one of the best things about that show. Like, do you think you'd enjoy Snively being the villain?
but I'm sure Robotnik would come back in some
Snively
way.
isn't the villain. Like there's a group
it's a
of
fucking
people
weird
doing
scientist,
the
man.
comic.
It's like a mage. We saw it like last time we hung out. It's like some mage.
Yeah, but like they got the script, and I think they were working on a comic for it. I started watching it, while reading it, but I kind of forgot about it. But it's pretty cool. I wish they went back to Mobius and stuff. And it was
This-
just about Sonic, but no people.
This voice actor for Eggman died, I think.
Oh,
This one.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
is
he
the
was
same
good.
one as Heroes?
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Tails, I don't trust you anymore, but then I don't trust Sonic and Knuckles either.
Yeah,
Tails
they
is not. At least with Tails, it's like a kid and he's screwed up.
That
But
was
with Sonic
fucking
and Knuckles,
stupid.
it wasn't as stupid as like the two.
I guess
two of
I
the
can
main
see that
characters,
making
adults,
sense. Like they're in the
fighting
middle
each
of a passionate fight, and the emeralds just fell out their pockets.
After the first one got stolen, they
You know
should
what,
start
Callum?
taking it more seriously.
You left your passport on a plane, so
Yeah, and then I
That's
never
true.
did again. Sonic's
yeah,
done this
they
like
never
3
did
times.
this again.
Tails lost it, and then Sonic lost it right after.
Yeah,
and
no,
also
that was
Knuckles,
Sonic's one time of losing it.
You left the keys to our tap room
Sonic,
open as
wait
well,
here for a
Callum.
second.
We could have had our saddles stolen. And also the eggs were all gone, so someone took all
It's
the
like when we
eggs.
were watching reality TV the other day, and you were like, "It's so easy to, say what you would do. If you were on a fucking quest to save the planet, maybe you'd fuck up."
If I was the main
Yeah.
character in a game, I'd be perfect.
Yeah.